Says Mark. We woke up late and we went to breakfast late, but Mark's going to quickly take you round. There you go.
Hello everybody, so welcome to the live. For those of you who have joined us, thank you for joining us. We are live in Hollywood Studios. As Kelly said, a bit of a late one today, so we were due to start the live at normal time, but like I said, we got up late. We had a very late breakfast, well, so late it was actually noon, and then obviously by the time we then get into the parks, you clear security, you clear everything else. It then was about 3 o'clock local time, so again closer to your 8 o'clock. Anyway, we are here, we are live. Good to see you, Sincott. How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, I was just saying, Sincott, apologies about the late live. We got up late, had a late breakfast, and then by the time we got here, it was, God, for your time it would have been about 7:30. So we thought we'll do a live, but we'll make it a bit later. But good to see you, Freon. Good to see you. Oh, 18. Oh, you missed my birthday. I am so sorry I missed your birthday. Was it on the day we didn't do the live? If so, apologies, but happy birthday, Freon. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. What did you get up to? What did you get? Did you get any nice presents? Right, I'm going to flick you around. You want to see my lovely face? Here we are, look, Hollywood Studios. Now I'm going to take a little wander around. I'm going to take you to a place I haven't taken you to before, and that is towards the Tower of Terror. Now, the Tower of Terror I don't think is working, because normally as you get closer here, you will hear loads of screams. Now, oh yes, it is working. Now at the back there, you will see these windows here will open, and there's a lift that goes up, or elevator if you're American, and it will just suddenly drop. This is my absolute nightmare idea of a ride, to be in it's something that just drops suddenly. Thank you. I got tickets to see Wicked. Les Mis, I'm going to see Hamilton on Saturday. Oh, fantastic. Freon, that's amazing. I think you will love it. I think Kelly has seen Hamilton. She said it was absolutely fantastic. She's also seen Wicked, which is her favourite. Hope you had a great birthday, Freon, says Sincott. Thank you for Sincott, says Freon. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time going to those musicals. Have you seen Wicked in the cinema yet? So there's, I don't know if we showed you yesterday, there is an entire section in Universal Studios dedicated to Wicked, because Universal have made the movie. So there you go. And now I'm 18. I can get a girlfriend, a new one. Any advice for me, my little bro? Freon, the advice I would give to you is be yourself. You're a really nice guy. You're a wonderful person. Any girl will like you for who you are. So it's very important to be yourself, because it's important that they like you for you. Yes, I did yesterday. I saw it, and I'm seeing it again next weekend with my mum. Wonderful. Right, can you see this? This is the Aerosmith rock and roller coaster ride. This is one of the oldest rides here in Hollywood Studios. Now, I'm not going to go on it because it is a roller coaster, and I cannot have this camera whilst it's a roller coaster. But it's the Aerosmith ride. They play Aerosmith tunes. I have not taken to this part of the park, and the reason being is this was closed for over a year. So when we came in May last year, it was closed. So, but what I can do is check out the merch, which is what we will be doing. Here you go. It's an hour wait anyway if you want to go on there, 1 hour. So the wait times, actually, fact, this trip have been really long. When we came in May, they were a lot less. But yeah. Where's Sister Kelly? Does she miss me? And has she been talking about me by any chance? And if she has been thinking, I've been thinking about her. Oh, bless you. Well, she does always ask how you are. And also as well, like I said, Kelly's just taking a little break at the moment. So we got up, as I say, quite late. And I think she's a bit beat with the sun. So, oh, wow. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is the Villain Showcase, right. This used to be the shop. And look, they've actually closed it. So you're seeing it for the first time. They've actually closed the shop. And now it's become a Villain Showcase. Right, we'll skip that. Because I don't think you guys want to... I don't want to queue. That's going to be one of the most boring lives ever. Hey! Is it Billofronites? Billofronites? Good to see you. Say hi. I would say, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us on the live. I'm trying to find, if I can, this shop. Oh, there it is. I walked past it. Right, let's have a look. Let's check out the merch. What'd she say about me? I'd like to know. She just asked how you were, Freon. She's just asking how you've been, what you've been up to. So, like I said, Kelly's taking a little bit of a rest. But we wondered how you, like I said, we didn't realise it was your 18th birthday. Well, I knew it was coming up, but we didn't realise, here we are, that it was your 18th. So, happy birthday. She would definitely love to say happy birthday to you. And wish you a very, very happy birthday. Now, I'm just coming up the side here. Because for some reason, this is a really narrow corridor and everybody wants to walk my side. Right, here we go. So this is the shop. Here you go. This is the rocking shop. Now, they used to do all kinds of Aerosmith merch in here. We haven't been here for about 2-3 years. Hi, sister, I miss you. Oh, I will tell her that. Here we go. Let's check out some of the merch. So there's no new merch. This is interesting, actually. They used to have all kinds of Aerosmith merch in here years ago. They don't seem to do that anymore. So they've got the tops there. There you go. There you go. There's Kelly on there now. Marky Kelly, do you miss me, Marky? Have you been thinking about me non-stop? Maybe. Of course we miss you, Phil. We love talking about you. But it's good to see you on the live. There you go. I have seen all those shows, Freon, and they are good. There you go. So sorry, guys. Wasn't much there on there, actually, for rocking. Wasn't as good as I thought the merch would be. They used to have, like, big Aerosmith hats. And they used to have the rock things. So, right. So not to be perturbed. There you go. You got a happy birthday, Freon, from Kelly. She's just messaged you and said happy birthday. Right, not to be perturbed, where do you guys want to go? Now, I can take you to Star Wars area, or I can take you for a little wander around the middle, which is kind of the... most of this area now is dedicated to Star Wars Hollywood Studios, so I think probably it's more apt that I take you around there. But I can take you to... they do have stuff for the Muppets. Although most of that has now closed down. Mark, can you put my name in for the live late birthday party for Freon? Well, I shall let Kelly do that because it's difficult for me to walk and type. So I'm going to get, if Kelly wants to put in a little something to say happy birthday, we can do that. As you can see here, right, we have been truly, truly blessed because the weather here has been absolutely fantastic. It really, really has. So there's the Tower of Terror, as you can see there. That ride, just the thought of it terrifies the living daylights out of me. It really, really does. So the Tower of Terror, for those of you, as I said before, can you hear the screams? So you'll just be able to see it. So in that window, let me just straighten this up a little bit. No, other way, other way. There we go. So in this window here, you'll see it open. Now you've seen it open, you'll hear screams in a minute. People will just drop down from the Tower of Terror and you'll hear them scream. So it's a lift that goes up and then it just drops like that. Go and feel the force. I will do. Let's do that. Could you name the live Freon's birthday stream? That would make me happy. Okay, well, we will dedicate this to you, Freon. As I say, because I'm walking it, I can't actually type, I'm afraid, Freon. So I will dedicate this live to your birthday. So happy birthday. This is Freon's birthday live. And it's the live from Hollywood Studios. There you go. There you go. And Kelly's just dedicated to it. Oh, Tia, hello! And you're from South Africa. How is it? Good to see you. How is it in South Africa? That is amazing. You're there on holiday too. And of course, because you are in South Africa, it's summer there, isn't it? How is your birthday? Sorry, not your birthday, I beg your pardon. I got birthdays on the brain. How is your time in South Africa? What are you up to? Had a Wimpy today and thought of you guys. Oh, bless you. Oh, you had a Wimpy in South Africa. Now, I didn't realise that. Funny you should say that. It's now a South African company. It's brought out by a South African company. It's nice and sunny here. Wonderful. Hey, Tia. Wow, South Africa, says Kelly. Freon said, welcome to my birthday stream, Tia. I went ziplining, which was amazing. There you go. You got a happy birthday from Tia, Freon. That is amazing. Oh yeah, so Tia, going back to what I was saying, yeah, so when I did a bit of research on Wimpy before we went, because I just wanted to see a bit of information about it, and I didn't realise that it's now a South African company. It was bought out. That's why they still have them in South Africa. So apparently it was originally an American company. It was bought out by a British company, and the British company then sold it to a South African company. So it is now officially a South African company. So cool you guys are back at the parks. Yeah, do you know what? We are really blessed here. We are really lucky to be back at the parks. So this is Kelly's birthday holiday. So hence we are back at the parks. When a guy at work said to me, oh my God, Mike, do you not go anywhere else? And we're like, nope. Which is not true. We have holidayed other places, but we really do love it here. We do. Kelly and I are big kids. We do love going to the parks. We do love spending time here. So we're so glad, and we're so glad that you join us, and we'd so love to take you to the park. Right, that's some low-level sun. Right, okay. I don't know why people are jogging in the park, but anyway, here we go. Wow, zip lining. Glad you're having an amazing lineup there. Yeah, how was the zip lining, Tia? That sounds incredible. I've never done zip lining, although I have seen zip lining when we went to Vegas many years ago. Look who it is. It's Donald Duck. There he is. Now you'll see a lot of Disney characters, but I'm gonna move on only because A, I want to take you guys to Star Wars, and B, we got a copyright yesterday. That was my fault, because when I took you to the Harry Potter world and I showed that show, of course they got Harry Potter music in the background, and in the back of my head I was thinking, oh no. Right, let's go this way. So what's great around here, what's great about here is they just do this, they do improv shows, so which is really cool. Right, let's have a little look. Yeah, they don't usually allow people to run in the parks. I don't know why those couple were jogging in the park. It's just weird. Tia said we were 30 metres up in the air and one of the lines was 90 metres long. Oh wow, Tia, I bet you went some speed, didn't you? I imagine you went some speed. When we were in Vegas, they were doing zip lining across 2 hotels, which looked incredible. But we never actually got around to doing it. Well, we could have done it. I chickened out. Tia said, I felt like Tarzan. Oh, that sounds amazing. So what else have you got planned, Tia, while you're in South Africa? Mark and Kelly, okay, since I'm a belated birthday boy, I put a belated birthday sign for you on my channel, since it's okay, it's my birthday party stream, if that's okay. Yes, that is absolutely fine, Freon. Happy birthday to you. We do wish you a very belated happy birthday, but happy birthday nonetheless. And because it's your 18th, that's a very special one. It's funny actually, you get 2 special ones in quick succession. You get your 18th and then you get your 21st. Then you get your 25th. And then it's every other decade. So of course, so as you know, I was celebrating my big one, my big 5-0 earlier this year. Tia said we're on the garden route, so seeing the caves and everything else along the route. Oh, that sounds amazing, Tia. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Are you going to go on safari? Is the question I have for you. Because I think that would be incredible if you get the chance to go. Because I think that would be... I would have to say that would scare me, said Kelly. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Going on a... what was I going to say? Going on a zip line. Right, you can meet Olaf in person in 10 minutes. Right, this was all part of the Indiana Jones experience, which they have now moved, which is back there now. but my tummy can't handle eating out every day. Oh my, oh really? So how come, do you have to acclimatise here? Is it the food? What's causing it? Is it giving you a stomach upset? I tell you what, I did get that in Mauritius, I'm not gonna lie. I think after 2-3 days, I had a really bad stomach. Oh my God, so here is Star Tours. This is the Star Wars ride. You might be able to see, if I come around the side, they have built this giant AT-AT. It is absolutely huge. If I just show you here, can you hear the Star Wars music? I hope I don't get a copy strike. Look at that. So you walk under the AT-AT here and you go into the ride, which is here. It's a fantastic ride. I would love to be able to take you, but again, they don't allow cameras. And it's 3D, so it would look really weird. I'd have to somehow put 3D glasses over the front of the camera. Here we are, let's move around. So I'm in the bright sunshine. Also, Marky, since I'm 18, I can now be a mod. Please, I beg you, little brother. Well, at the moment, there is sort of Kelly is doing the moderating while I'm talking, but we'll definitely have a think about that now you're 18. Oh, it's my 3rd time here, and we did safari the first time we came. I would highly recommend. Amazing. Oh, just quickly, so there is the dine-in theatre. So here, you can actually dine while watching a movie. Now, we have done this, if anybody's interested. We did do a review of this on Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and things. So if you want to watch that, that's where it is. Hey, Cal, since I'm 18, can I be a moderator? I'm old enough. The portions here are way too big, says Tia. Oh, that's fascinating. Do you know what, Tia? They're like that here too. They are very much like that here. Because the portion sizes are ginormous. And the trouble is I'm getting used to them. So when I come back to the UK, I'm going to be expecting to have 6 eggs and as many potatoes as I can. But that's interesting. In South Africa they have big portions. I didn't know that. So I was going to say, you're just going to have to readjust for a little bit. Are you finding you're eating less meals just to compensate? This is the best birthday party ever so far. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Freon. Well, I'm glad it is. Let's make it even better. Let's get you over into Star Wars. Right, I'm walking at a little pace so we can get there quicker. There's 2 of us working on the channel, Freon, but it may be something we might consider in the future. I'm glad you're enjoying the live, Freon. Yes. So we are dedicating our live to Freon's 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Freon. This is our birthday live for Freon. Right, okay, now then. We have taken you here before, but I'm more than happy to take you guys again because I love it round here. Now there's a short little walk. I'm going to show you a few bits and bobs here. Show you one of the rides, which is great. So there's 2 main rides here. There's Smuggler's Run and there's Rides of the Resistance. The one we just went past is Star Tours, which again is a great ride. I really like that. The queues for these 2 though are huge. The other 2 rides, Smuggler's Run and the Rides of the Resistance. This is the Rides of Resistance. Have kind of taken over Star Tours. So if you want a quick run, there you go, look. So it's currently 65 minutes, an hour wait. This is Smuggler's Run. No, sorry, this is I beg your pardon. This is Rides of the Resistance, which is a very, very good ride. I'm not going to lie. It is an incredible ride, but the wait time is long. For a birthday treat for me, are you taking me since it's a birthday treat for me? Marky, please say it is. Where are we taking you? Yes, of course we're taking you. This is your birthday. This is definitely a birthday treat for you. We're taking you to Star Wars. Absolutely. Absolutely, Freon. I'm more than happy to take you here. But let me just show you the ship I'm going to take you in. So what's great here, look, they've made actual mock-ups of these ships. I always say these are life-size. I have no idea what a life-size spaceship would look like, but there you go. Check that out. That's amazing. We're dedicating the live to you, Phil. Karina, how are you? Hey guys, where are you at the moment? Have you purchased any merch? how are you, Karina? Good to see you. We are in Hollywood Studios at the moment. You just joined us. Here we go. I'm just showing you some of the merch. Oh, I do like that. That's $35, but that is pretty cool. There's all kinds of merch. We have spent a stupid amount of money. Mainly because I think it is expensive. One thing I've noticed, Karina, they've really put their prices up here. And I know obviously you would expect that. I mean, things like this, you would think, I've got to take that onto the... I always want to buy these things, but the trouble is I'm thinking, how on earth do I get that on the plane back home? If I lived in the States, I would probably bung this in the back of the car and then drive home, but can't really do that here. But if you want to be a fighter pilot, they've got all the merch here. So you've got the helmet look, you've got the top, which I think is incredible, looks amazing. This is $70. So the trouble is, all this apparel, these type of things, hoodies, sweatshirts, all of these, they are all around the sort of $60 to $85 mark. So if you're going to spend, you are going to spend big. Marky, what other birthday treats do you have planned for me today? Well, we will take you around. It's a shame, Freon. What I would love to be able to do is buy you some of the cakes that are here, because these cakes here are incredible. But we will have a look. We will take you around. If you want to see anything, Freon, you can stop us and just show, because it is your birthday. Karina said, I'm not surprised these prices have gone up. They were closed during COVID, so got to make up for those losses. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what, Karina? What got me was not only have they gone up, but they've gone up within the space of a very short time. I mean, so a lot of the prices, to be fair, are the same as when they were back in May. But a lot have gone up since May, and I thought that was only, what, 5-6 months ago. Yay, I'm spending vicariously through you guys. Well, this is it. We'll spend away. Funny enough, I had to leave a deposit in the hotel, and Kelly just informed me that actually fact they made a mistake and kind of overcharged me. So they've refunded me back some more money, and now I'm thinking, oh dear, that's a dangerous thing, because it's now burning a hole in my pocket. Happy birthday, Freon, says Karina. There you go. I know, but since it's so expensive, I think people can't afford to come. So, if that is the case, for those of you that may not get the chance to come, we are going to show you around. And look at this. I love these wood carvings. Now, I've said this many times. Look, there's Chewbacca right there. There's some other Star Wars characters which names escape me. I've said this once and I'll say it again. This is like being in a Star Wars movie set. It really is. It's the closest thing. There are grown men that wander around here who think they're actual Jedi, and I'm telling you, it's people are so dedicated to it. They really are. The sounds, it's just incredible. Disney have thought of absolutely everything. It's almost if they've sat down and said, right, we want this to be as realistic as being in a film set as possible. And they have done, and they really have made an amazing thing. But yeah, sorry, Karina said, but yeah, there are so many people there, Kelly. It's crazy. Yeah, you're right. It has been absolutely rammed every single day we've been here, Karina. And I mean every single day. We've not had a day where it's been empty. Partly, I think it's due to the weather, because we've been very blessed. When I came in May, there were, on the rainy days, the parks were empty. And this is one of the things. So Universal, as I think we told you guys, are building a park in the UK. They have to take that into consideration. There is definitely not Florida weather here in the UK. So that's something they would have to take into consideration. Now, if you're into it, for those of you who know your Star Wars, they will play a chess game on the Millennium Falcon. This is one of the chess sets you can buy. There we go. And they've got all kinds of figurines. There we go. I will spend on your behalf. Well, this is it. So for those of you that want to spend away, point out, oh, St. Cot, I took your advice and yours and Kirsty's advice, and I did buy that shirt yesterday. So that, for anybody who wants to know, it's a fantastic fall. Karina, Mark will spend it and all the shirts that he's seen. Oh, more shirts. How many shirts do you need, Mark? Oh, now, Karina, you cannot deny me a shirt. You cannot deny me shit. Now my excuse, this is incredible by the way, look at this. It's so clever, they've made it look like they're roasting these animals. Obviously these are some form of Star Wars animal that they're doing. Now they do a famous Ronto wrap here. And this is where they sell it. Now, they only have it at certain points because it is closed again. Here we go. But the animatronics to this are incredible. This little droid is turning the pit. There you go, look. And that's the pit. And what's clever about it is actually a spaceship engine cooking the food, which I thought was quite funny. Look forward to seeing you wearing it. Oh, thank you for it. Where are we? Freon said, are you guys going to sing me happy birthday on the chat? Because I'd love that. You can put a virtual cake and I can burn the candles. Alright, I will sing you happy birthday. Marky, read my messages. I just did. There you are. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with them, Freon. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Freon. Happy birthday to you. There you go, my terrible singing voice. Freon, you have to be patient. St. Cop, he will have to do a modelling episode for us. Yeah, I'm not much of a model, but I will do a haul for you guys. Right now, check this out. I love this shop. Check out the attention to detail. St. Cop, thank you for coming to my virtual party. Well, there we are. There you go. You've got everybody here. There we are. I'm just going to show you around. Look at this. So this shop is incredible, but it's all the little details they put up here. It's so, so good. So anyone will recognise from The Mandalorian, for those of you who watched it. Grogu eats those little things. There you go. This is from the Black series. You can see that. Now, if anybody wants a lightsaber, this is the place for them. Mark Kells, how lucky am I? People showing up to celebrate my late birthday. There you go. You see, you got Freon just, Syncop just gave you a thumbs up. Right, now I've got to be really careful around here because there's little children wander around. Because I'm tall, I can't see them. So just going to show around here. Check out that here, look. They've got all these creatures on the wall. Brilliant. What I love is these books. So you can buy all these busts of the Star Wars movies. Their marketing team knows the kids from the 70s. They are now at the age to buy those movies. Very cool. Do you know what, Karina? Disney, I don't know if they hire psychologists. I don't know if they hire, who they hire, but they have got a thought of everything. I mean, absolutely everything. They really, really have. Freon says, Karina, thank you for coming to my birthday party. You're very lucky, Freon, says Kelly. Give Cinco a virtual birthday gift bag. Yes, it would have to be a virtual. Now, we've got this low-lying sun, but you can check that out. The Millennium Falcon. And down there, can you see? Right there, that's Smuggler's Run. That's the game. Gives Karina a virtual gift bag. There you go. It's all the love. Yeah, I'm trying not to get in that family's Photoshop. That is amazing. I gotta say, right, that blew my mind when I saw this. Absolutely blew my mind. Now, interesting, if you do the ride, you're going through here, and then you walk up here. Now, in the background, you can actually see the back of the ship, which looks even more impressive. Would it be cool to go on those ships? Do you know, it would. This ride is actually really good. Sorry, it's a ride, not a game. Wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, it would. Do you know what, Karina? It would be absolutely amazing. I am surprised that they probably do. It'd be really good if they, at some stage, they gut the ship and then allow people to go on it in groups. I think that would be a really good thing. Now, one of the funny things is Kelly and I, we went on we took a taxi to come here. Yes, well, not here, but when we came the other day. And one of the taxi drivers said, I used to work in Disney for 10 years. And he told us that apparently Disney have signed a contract to open another 3 parks. So they're committed to open 3 more parks Freon said, can I say 18 years ago I had no idea how much a family I was in, but I was welcome and raised in the family, the MK family, and I'm here 18 years old. Oh, bless you. Well, we like I said, it's lovely that you joined us, and we're so glad you found us. As of all you guys, you've been so incredible and so amazing and so supportive. So Kelly and I really do thank you from the bottom of our heart, because you really do make this channel. Without you, this channel wouldn't be anything. So we do thank each and every one of you, and thank you so much. It's a ride, it's a mock-up of the inside of the ship. Yes, so the ride is actually that. So what you do is you have to go in groups of 6, and you actually get to pilot the ship. So the ride is actually interactive, one of the few interactive rides. I really liked it, but you do need groups of 6. A little tip, if anybody does go as a single rider, because they push you to the front of the queue. Right, now, look at this. Stormtroopers. After the live, Mikey, can you and Kels film a video to say happy belated birthday to me? We'll see what we can do. We are blessed for your support and grateful. How cool. Can I see why people get on it? Oh, yeah, of course. Check out these... Sorry, I misread your comment. I can see why people go on. Honestly, I tell you something. As I said, Karina, there are men here that dress up as Jedi, and you get the impression they feel... Look at that.
That's affirmative.
They're so cool. And what's good about it, they are interactive. So they talk to you, they'll ask you why you're filming it. Hey Kelly, I want to say you're welcoming me into the MK family. You raised me. I'm right to be big 18. And look at me today, I'm still here growing. Can you believe that? I know, fantastic, Freon. And now look at this. It's your birthday gift. You got 2 stormtroopers. Let's see if I can get around the side.
Hold it here. Which one of you is the leader? Excellent. Keep them in line. This outpost has enough troublemakers.
Oh, yeah, you guys are good in that.
That guy's a troublemaker with that hat. That's it, Boston. Oh, amazing blue.
Oh, they're going to enter.
Green.
Look at that, there is really the guy.
Yeah.
Mark, run, they're creepy, Marky, run. They arrested me when I was there 5 years ago. Don't worry, Freon, you're there safe.
You are arrested. Is that what you want?
Arrest him.
And it's funny, what they've costed that guy.
Good answer. Move along.
So good.
We're looking for resistance sympathizers. Do you have clearance for this sector?
I'm an absolute resistance sympathizer. I'm a member of the resistance.
No. Well then, were you planning to cause trouble?
Absolutely not.
Good. We'd be so worried about you.
Let's get close. Take a picture. Come on.
Don't move.
Oh,
Stop.
thank you.
We're tracking a resistance spy. Clearly skilled in covert intel operations. Does that sound like anyone here? Why are you so nervous? Because you're a resistance spy?
So, Freon, I can't get them to say hi. Sometimes you do...
You're under surveillance just in case. Resistance activity has been reported.
There you go, see, that's what I mean. That guy is dressed up as a
Under
Jedi.
observation. Affirmative. All right. Move on.
There you go. And that's what I mean. That guy is dressed up. This is what I mean. There are people here that are dressed fully up and wander around. Right. Oh, Dragon's Tail joined us. Say hi. Hello, Dragon's Tail. Nice. Thank you for joining us. Here we go live. We are live in Hollywood Studios, if anybody is wondering. Right, now, you see this ship here. They do fully interactive shows. What will happen is a guy will come out here and they'll do a show here every so often. You'll get people come up these balconies here. We have caught it on videos in the past. Oh, there you go. You hear that space thing? And then they'll do like a little show here. Hopefully they'll do a show soon. But the trouble is they just do them randomly, so you just don't know when it's going to happen. It is quite fun. Kelly managed to get was it Darciduous to come in and do a little well, actually spoke into her phone, which was so good. Dragon's Tail, welcome. Can't tell stormtroopers what to do, Freon. They're stormtroopers. Yeah, this is true. I don't think you can tell the stormtroopers. They tell us what to do. Now, some of you may have heard, or some of you may not have heard. Kylo Ren, that was it. Kylo Ren, I beg your pardon. Thank you, Kelly. They do here green and blue milk. Now, if you want to know, this is where they sell it from. You can see all the blue and green milk baubles up here. This is where it is. We have done it on a previous Mark and Kelly's Trip Sits and Things live, sorry, MK Vacays live, but I need Kelly to help me carry them, so I'm not going to do it today. But yeah, Kelly, if you want, you can give me a birthday message after the live. We'll give you a birthday message now, but we can give you one after the live. Here we are. But look at the attention to detail here. It's so good. Oh, actually, fact, some merch. I know a few of you like the merch, and I'm not going to lie, I love the merch. So, Karina, back to what you were saying. Yes, I have bought so much stuff I don't need, stuff I will never ever need. But it's stuff I can't get in the UK, so that is my excuse for buying it. St. Cot loves the merch, so do I, St. Cot. So do I. Oh, look at this, you can get special little mini TIE fighters. How much are these? $18. Now this is more for the now I did buy this a year or so ago, but I've not bought this, and I do love this Darth Vader thing. I'm not sure, we've got so many mugs, and Kelly's mum always says, well, you know these mugs for, but there you go, you've got the little Darth Vader busts, Imperial comms link, you've got Darth Vader bust. You can actually buy a Stormtrooper, which is here. Now these are expensive. Now this sign is $150, so it is expensive. Market, I'm going back to my old school on the 4th of December, so I have been asked an old leadership member for my new RE class to sing at the choir. Oh, wonderful. Did you bring an empty suitcase for them? No comment. Karina, you know us far too well. You could predict our every move. I bet from this, you'll bet you're going, right, he's going to buy that, he's going to buy that, he's going to buy that, and he's going to buy that. We are far too predictable. There you go. $119. So they've got all kinds of helmets here. Now, if you wanted to, you can buy, that's the metal ones. The plastic ones, which are these, are cheaper. These are $30. There you go, look. These are bags, Stormtrooper bags, backpacks. How cool is that? They've even got a Darth Vader baseball team. There you go. So they've got all kinds of merch here. You can also get a Darth Vader backpack as well. So there you go, there you have it. You're buying memories. And thank you, St. Cot. That is one way to actually look at it. We are buying memories. I'm going to use that every time I buy a shirt, St. Cot. And Kelly goes, you do not need another shirt. I go, but as St. Cot says, I'm buying memories. I'm not buying the shirt, I'm buying the memory. And I like to wear the memory too. Anyways, I must go. Need to get ready for college tomorrow. I hope to see you tomorrow, Marky. Don't forget my message. Okay, take care, Freon. Have a happy birthday. Look after yourselves. We will see you soon. That's true, St. Cot, but we're also buying clutter. Oh my God. No, we're not. We're buying memories. We're not buying clutter. Remember what St. Cot said. We are buying memories. See, look at that. Even the toilets are futuristic. Okay, so we're coming out now from Star Wars. We are now going. I work for a I work for a company who helped build Skywalker Ranch. We had to sign NDAs. Oh, really? Oh, now you've gone and told me you signed an NDA, so I cannot ask you. Here you go. Check out these robots. See, this is what's so good. They just have all these little random things just here. Now, because you've gone and signed an NDA, I can't ask you. There we are. There they are.
very interested in that data pad. So now we are. What are you doing?
We're doing nothing. We're just recording.
Then we'll be watching you and tracking your data pad's transmission feed. Everyone has fun. On your way.
We're on our way. Thank you, sir. There you are. That was amazing. That was cool. I'm in trouble now. We won't talk about clutter. I'm always decluttering. Look at that. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I was actually lost for words. I don't know what to say. What was I doing? I say nothing. But they're interested in my data pad. Should I have mentioned that we're on Mark and Kelly's trip sits and things, or MK Vacays? I don't think they would have known. You should have said thank you, ma'am. I mean, sir. Here we are. So our house looks a bit like this, Karina, in terms of clutter. It doesn't. I'm joking, of course. Kelly will kill me now for saying that. We do have clutter. Now, they're always building something new here. I'm going to take you. There's a merch shop here. How cool was that? Look at that. I've just landed in America and I've been accosted by 2 stormtroopers. That was great. That was an amazing experience. Right, now, this is the drone pit. Now, you can build your own drones in here. Of course, as you guys could probably imagine, it's very expensive. So here you are, look. You go here and you build your own drone parts. You can just about see here. Let me just move down here. So you can build your own drone parts, as you can see. Then they make the drone here. This guy's just made a BB-8. And there you have it. So again, it's all part of the fun. Now this, you can see, was actually in the Star Wars film right at the beginning. There are people buying these. It's actually just a mouse drone, so you can control it. Here we go. One of the worst things is, right, there's nobody in here. Fantastic. I have bought so many t-shirts, so many shirts, and I will wear them. If you keep watching our things, I will our videos. I'll keep wearing a different one each time. Although it is absolutely freezing back in the UK, so I don't think I'll be. I'll have to wear a coat on top. Here we go. Look. So you've got the different units here. There's R2D2. That was hella cool, and you have it on video. Yeah, I know, right, Karina? I cannot believe that. So obviously, what we do is we keep it on the lives. So yeah, that's got it on video. That is just amazing. That I actually nearly got arrested by 2 stormtroopers. We'll try and put it in our intro for the new season. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that was so cool. That was so cool. So talking of that, what I tend to do, guys, is I will probably hit the editing when we get back, only because by the we end up spending a long time in the parks, as Kelly will tell you. We end up coming back at about 12, or I mean, we got back closer to 1 o'clock in the morning last night. And then, of course, you know, by then we just pass out, wake up in the morning, get ready then for the next day. So I will be doing a marathon of editing when I get back to the UK. Of course, I'll have to get over the jet lag for the first bit. And then we're back to editing. If you were arrested, you'd have that refund money to bail you out. Yeah, can you imagine? Please give me that refund money back, because I need to bail out. Where are you? I'm in the Death Star chambers at the moment. I'm under house arrest. Darth Sidious is gonna have to let me out. Okay, you'll need a vacation from this vacay. I know, but you know what? It's been absolutely fun. This is my idea of a fun vacation, I have to say. Kelly knows it. I am not really a beach person. I lie on the beach for about half an hour and then I'm absolutely bored. So I love the fact that it's warm, but also I can just wander around, enjoy things, and actually do something. So anyway, guys, that was me waffling on. We are in Toy Story. Nah, I would have spent the refund money on merch. I know. This is it. We've not done actual shopping, much shopping in, what do you call it? In the outlets or anything like that. We've spent most of it in the parks. Which is like top dollar. It's absolute top dollar. Oh look, there's the, let me see if I can catch them up. Oh, I'm not going to catch them up. Even I can't walk that fast. You can just about make the green men there. You'd have to leave Mark in jail. Yeah, that's what she would do, you know, Karina. That's exactly what she would do. There you go. I said, did you speak to Kelly? Yes, we did. So why aren't I released from jail? She said, sorry, spent the bail money on merch. Right, I've actually not been down this way, so let's take you down here. So down here, oh, do you know what? There's an amazing smell of barbecue here. One thing I absolutely love about the States, and Karina, you guys do the best barbecue. You really, really do. There is nowhere else like it in the world that does barbecue like the United States. And I also see that you're highly competitive as well, because each state, each area seems to really, really, really take seriously their barbecuing. Takes it to a whole different level. Right, let's have a little look. But the smell of barbecue is incredible. Right, this is the Slinky Dog Dash. Right. So you get on here. Right, here they go. They're going to launch them. Here we go. There. And there they go. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Get ready. Here comes Slinky Dog Dash. There you go. Now you do not want to do that straight after breakfast. Karina said, to be fair, I would most likely do the same thing. Kelly, yes, there's a huge barbecue competition each summer. I'm going to say you guys take it really, really seriously. Really seriously. Which is probably why your barbecue is so good. The problem with British ones is we just don't have the weather for it. I think we probably have about 2 months of barbecue weather and that's it. But someone like here in Florida, you've pretty much got all year round to barbecue. Especially Florida. I mean, this is like a summer's day in the UK. And this is Florida's winter. So yeah. It is absolutely lovely spending it here. I can totally see why older people come and flock down here during the winter. I just want to say a little bit as well about American breakfast. So we've done, as you know, we've got a breakfast series on Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things. So we are going to expand that quite a bit because Kelly and I have done a number of American breakfasts while we're out here. So we've kind of adapted a new thing. Normally we used to eat in the parks, but park food is very expensive. It's got a lot better in terms of quality. So the quality has very much improved, but in terms of videos, we haven't done many park restaurants. Actually, we've only done one. So we did Hollywood and Vine, which actually is here. It's actually in this park. I'll show you where it is. But we did a lunch there. Well, the lunch was really, really good. But so the lunch was very, very, very good. But the breakfasts here have been absolutely spectacular. They really have. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys what we had. I'm very much looking forward to show you guys what we had because it was amazing. And there's something quite truly magnificent about American breakfast. So today I had omelets. Oh, Karina, I've really got into grits while I'm here as well. That's one thing I've really enjoyed. And actually, they're totally different. So the grits I had at Cracker Barrel, oh look, were totally different from the ones we had in other places. Look who it is, Buzz Lightyear. So there he's doing a little sign along. So, where are we? Yeah, lots of snowbirds go to Florida for the winter. I feel like Florida gets a bad rap amongst my American friends. I don't know why. That I do not understand. I do not understand. I have to say, everyone here is so nice. Everyone's so polite. Everyone's so friendly. I'm gonna say I've really enjoyed it here. It's a much more chilled pace of life. Wonder if it's political, Kelly. Do you know what? Actual facts, Karina, I think it could be. We're not a political channel. I don't want to get too much into politics, but this is very much Donald Trump country. This is a very strong Republican area. Of course, you've got Ron DeSantis, the governor, as well. But I have to say, do you know what? One thing I have noticed is when we came last time, so this time last year, Donald Trump had just been voted in. And every taxi that we spotted had Trump 2024 stickers in it. Every single one, almost. But you don't see that so much now. Obviously, because it's not 2024. But there are we don't see so many Trump T-shirts around. I don't know if he's lost popularity or if people just think, well, he's president now. I don't know.
It's gonna be also the same way over here. When you get to the top to the left side,
Kelly says she thinks it's because it's an older people place. But you know what? It's like what I love about here is it's just the vibe. It's just so relaxed. Like London is so rush. So rush, but this is just so chilled. It's very, very nice. A bit late today. Hey, Amy, how are you? Yes, we are a bit late today. So we did want to do a live. We got up late, then we had breakfast late. And then we thought by the time we got into the parks, it was 6:30. Oh, that wasn't for me. I thought she was telling me off. Like a place where people like to retire to. Hey, Amy. Yeah, we started late today. Yeah, so Amy, we are doing a bit of a late one today. But yeah, I've got us going back to what I was saying. We've been very welcome here. People have been super, super nice. Everyone's really nice. Everyone's really kind. We've been very lucky. We've not had any bad experiences here, so I just have to say how wonderful it is to be here. Right, now, got up late on holiday. Yeah, quite. Well, it wasn't mega late. I think we left the house, we left the flat at 10 a.m., which in Florida terms, or if you're going to the park, is late. That is late. Normally, all the buses that go to the parks, as Kelly will tell you, pretty much they're all at 7:45 a.m. So it's like almost like a working week. You do have to be up. You've got to be up super early for the parks because all the buses that go there. So Kelly and I have got into this very lazy and expensive habit.
You guys have a moment for a photo?
Of just getting Ubers everywhere. But the Ubers here are so much cheaper than London. You know, we're getting a couple of miles and that's about $7. Whereas in London, that would be about at least £20. Karina says, but you are only seeing a small portion of the time there. So quite different if you were in the US longer. That's true, Karina. And also as well, we tend to sort of just gravitate around the parks. You know, you are right. I don't. I know not every person is like a Disney cast member. That is true. If only life were like that. But this is true. But I've got to say, we have been very welcome here. So we do thank each and every one person here because they have been very kind to us. Even outside the parks, we've always been like, you know, customer service here is absolutely second to none. It really is. Everyone's really, really polite. The only bad experience, customer service experience we have had, and it's the only one, was actually at Cracker Barrel, where one of the waitresses, well, she wasn't rude, but of course we're not used to the menus here. So, or, you know, obviously for an American diner, they would know exactly what they want. But for us, we've got to really study the menu to understand it, because this is all new to us. So she came round and asked, literally as we sat down, do you know what you want? I said, well, no, can we have a peruse of the menu? She said, yeah, of course. She came back again, do you know what you want? But only about a minute later, we said, sorry, can we just have a couple more minutes? And then the third time round, then she did get a bit antsy and said, oh, look, I've done 3 passes now. And I said, okay. So that was the only one, though. Amy said, of course, the customer service is good. The amount of money people pay, I would expect it. Well, you say that. Do you know what, though? We've gone to expensive places in London and it hasn't been on point. So I suppose it depends as well, Amy. Even like cheaper eats here, the customer service is really, really good. But do you know what, Amy? It really does depend on where you go, and that is very, very true. Right, now, let me just set the camera around. Here is the Indiana Jones experience. So it's a stunt spectacular. So it is live. You do get to, you see it. And they sort of recreate all the Indiana Jones stunts that they've done. So there you go. Right, now this is the lake. Of course, there's the Christmas tree. Yeah, well, that's London. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, London can be wild. I'm saddened by your Cracker Barrel experience. That's not what they are about. Well, do you know what, Karina? What Kelly and I did say we would do was, because we always want to be fair to a restaurant. Whenever we review a restaurant, we go there wanting it to be good. Not some reviewers I know want to go there because, unfortunately, bad reviews do get more views. Not always, but do tend to get some good reviews. So, but that's not what Kelly and I are about. We want to go and make sure that we give it a fair chance. We go there wanting to like it. Oh, look, there's Daisy doing the photo op. There she is. So we go there liking it. It was just a shame because it was busy. We did go on there a Saturday, to be fair. But yeah, it just wasn't on point. The food was cold, was not cold, but was really sort of tepid at best. It was very, very tepid at best. So we would like to go. We're going to go to a different one to give it another chance. Amy said, have you done a Too Good To Go in America? Would you be interested in video for your main channel? Yeah, actually, so Kelly just said, I'm not sure they do Too Good To Go. We've not seen anything equivalent to that. We haven't really researched it, to be fair. But there's lots of delivery services here, but not really the Too Good To Go type things. And Karina, unless you know of one, yeah, it always comes up on my app for some reason. So anybody not familiar with Too Good To Go, you basically what you do is, at the end of the days, there's an app called Too Good To Go in the United Kingdom. Any food that people or shops are going to throw away or restaurants are going to throw away, you can buy them for a fraction of the price, so it reduces waste. I don't know if there is a US version of Too Good To Go, because Too Good To Go is a British app, so I don't know if there's a version here. I think the other problem is with Too Good To Go is you have to go pick it up, not deliver it. And of course the US is a lot vaster than the UK. So if you're at the other end of town, you've got to drive 7 miles to go and get your food. I think it kind of defeats the purpose. So, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know whether or not, if they do, we'll have a look. Yeah, Cracker Barrel, it was only one person that wasn't on point, and the food was tepid. Yeah, I know, which is a real shame. I have to say, it was a real shame, because the food looked tremendous, actually, on the menu. And I know, I did read somewhere, because before, I didn't realise this, and Karina, you'll know this better than me. Apparently the founders of Cracker Barrel were very religious, so they didn't actually sell alcohol on their establishment. It was very much done on a wholesome family and sort of religious grounds, the Cracker Barrel. So I didn't know that until I read it afterwards, because I did read up a little bit on Cracker Barrel. I wanted to know whether or not sort of the origins of it. But the food does look tremendous there. I just think it, like I said, as Kelly said, we wouldn't hold it against them. It was just one waitress that maybe she was just having a bad day. Oh, I'm going back to the end. I don't want to do that. Right, let's take you into some merch. There is a Too Good To Go in the US too. Not many shops are on there. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's an American app then. I always thought it was a British app. Yes, of course, we will have to go and pick it up. It would have been different maybe if we were on International Drive, maybe. Yeah, this is the thing, because our hotel is quite isolated. So we have to get an Uber to go anywhere. Any restaurant. I mean, there's only one, or I think there's only Popeyes that's in walking distance. Everything else is an Uber drive. Or a Lyft or a Bolt. So, right, here we go. So let's check out the merch, guys. Right, are you ready to spend with us? Karina? Sinclair, you ready to? Right, here we go. Let's have a little look. Oops. Now, I've got to be careful with this. This thing's got a life of its own. There we are, the Mickey Mouse Club. They got some lovely, actually, they got some lovely apparel in here. Now, what's interesting, as the day goes on, of course, the busier this place gets. I've seen quite a few people with these rucksacks. Right, let's take you around some merch places. Right, I've also got to be careful I don't bump into anybody. Now, a lot of kids have these shoot out bubbles. So you see all these kids shooting around with bubbles. Here we are for those Disney princesses. There's the Slinky Dog. Do they have a... is it Waymo there? I'm not sure. We'd have to Google that. What is a Waymo? Yeah, I always buy something in this park. I do. There's something amazing about this park. I don't think we have been to a park and not bought something. Sorry. I don't think we have bought to one park and bought something. Right. The trouble is I've got a backpack on and I keep knocking people over. Right, let's check out the Christmas merch. So these are the new Disney tops that they've got. Look. There we go. That's what it's like on the front. There we go, with the big D. I love that on the back. This tartan seems to be very much in at the moment. There's the back there. This one's quite cool. Oh, electric car with no driver. No, I've not seen those. I have not seen those. I know they have them in Vegas, but I've not seen them here. That's lovely, isn't it? Look at that. That's what they look like. This is quite cute as well. Oops. Gotta be careful. There we go. There's the jumper there. Very Christmassy. This I love. Now I bought the t-shirt for this. I was toying with getting the jumper, but I ended up getting something different. No, I don't think we have a Waymo. That's the driverless taxis, yeah. The car drives itself like Uber or Lyft. Oh wow. This I love, the candy swirls. And you can also get it in that jumper and in the bag. There you go. Now I'd love to take one of these home. They're like a big ornament that you hang. It's huge and it lights up, but getting it in the suitcase. This I'd be worried it'll go off in the suitcase. They do kinds of gym jams as well. I think they are super cute. There we go. What other merch we have? Right. And they go look, the Christmas stockings. Now you can get these embroidered if you want. They're the Christmas hats. Let's show you some more stuff. That's baby clothes. Yeah, this seems to be in. These sweatshirts. Spirit shirts, sorry. Spirit jerseys even. Obviously that's the kids size, but they do the adult sizes there too. And this one's quite nice, look. There's a t-shirt, I bought that one. Ready for Christmas. They've also got the Mickey jumper. There's the Mickey hats. There you go. Isn't that cute? Well, okay, so was Karina, say we all gather together and then you can't move. Yes, Kelly, it happened in San Francisco a lot. I believe it's because people can hack their computers and mess with them. Oh, imagine being the cat at the top. Oh my God, that would be scary, right? So imagine being in one of those and somebody's hacked your car. That would be scary. Right, these Crocs I think are amazing. Look how cool they are. They're $70, but they look really nice, all furry and cuddly. And they've got all kinds of like mugs and stuff. Now this is what we were toying. Now Kelly and I did buy a seasonal one, but we bought the What one did we buy? It was the Thanksgiving one, not the Christmas one. That's the Christmas one. But it is quite cute. It is the season. And yes, I know Thanksgiving will be over by the time we get back, but I thought it would be nice to get. I know Kenny's shocked. I think that would be the future. Can you imagine you're in a taxi that's self-driving and somebody hacks it? Do you know what, Corinne? I think you've just come up with an idea for a brilliant new movie. That would be a brilliant movie. Somebody's in a taxi and then it gets hacked, and somebody then demands money for to release them. And it's supposed to be like a VIP type person. There we go. We'll have to write the script on that one. Okay. All right, guys, let's take you into some more merch. So this merch is slightly different here. This is less Christmassy and more, there you go, look at these. Yeah, that's it. We got the pumpkin spice one. I think it's the Thanksgiving one rather than pumpkin spice, but I think I can definitely wear that one after Christmas. Here we go. So I bought Kelly this one for her birthday, which I think is cute. But I love all the sparkly sequins on it. I just hope they don't come out in the wash. I have to wash them on a low temperature. See, forever practical. Right, let's wander around here. Let's have a little look. Now, they do have an Indiana... This is nice. I do love the colour on this. They do have an Indiana Jones section around here. It's very, very small. They are still making Indiana Jones movies, but it is a very small section. So I love this one, look. That is so nice. Here we go. This is more of the apparel. This one I like as well, with the Mickey one that's doing that. Is that a V for victory? Or peace, I think it is. Not the rude British one. There we go. This is quite nice as well. Very, very subtle. You have the blue. Oh, they've got the 2026 ones out already. Wow. And this one I love as well, which is the pumpkin one. Right, Karina said, wash them inside out. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Look at this, Nightmare Before Christmas. That's great.
And you could get...
Oh, right. I've got to get used to this camera. This is quite funky. So yeah, almost like watercolours. Yeah, they are cute shirts. They really are. I think how they've done them. What I love about... oh, this I really like as well. This is one of their jackets. So you've got the Mickey Mouse there. This is their Explorer jacket, but it does say at the back, look, Expedition Mickey Mouse on the back there. And that's really nice as well, quite subtle. I've been toying in getting one of these, but they are expensive. I'd have to actually wear it as well on the plane. So it's $130. So it is quite pricey.
That's a cool shirt there.
And this is quite nice as well. Expedition Mickey Mouse. So again, they've got some really nice merch. What I love about Disney is they are forever reinventing themselves. They don't sit on the laurels. They really, really, really do keep reinventing themselves. So their merch is constantly updated. Right, the Indiana Jones section. Da, 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 da. Right, let me just whiz this around a bit. There we are. So you've got the Indiana Jones. It's not very subtle, but you've got the Indiana Jones hoodie. There are people that think they're Indiana Jones because I've seen some guys buy the entire set. So you've got the hats, his famous leather jacket. They've even got the shirt, look. The Indy shirt. You can buy this, which I think is quite nice. I do like this shirt. Him Indy exploring. And you can also, believe it or not, you can buy the whip. But I don't know where that is. They did have it here. You can buy all the different figurines. And look, you can buy the gold figure from Raiders of the Lost Ark. How often would you be able to wear that jacket in London? Would you probably get a lot of wear with it? Do you know what, actual fact? I probably would, you know, Corinne. I'll tell you why, because it is really warm. I did try it. The only thing is, of course, I always forget, because I'm a big kid at heart, I always forget my age. And sometimes I think, being the age I am and then dressing up in Mickey Mouse stuff. I just wonder if it goes. But I would probably get a lot of wear out of it. But whether or not I can justify that price, though, that's the only thing. And it is quite bulky, but it does look nice. The only thing is I do have a load of jackets. And again, it's probably designed for Florida weather, though. It is a good question. I think it is designed for Florida weather. Because although it's nice and warm and thick, of course it's nice and warm here, where it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Whereas I don't know when it's about 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit in London, whether or not it would keep the how effective it would be. Right, let's go find Kelly. Well, I think she's down here. So look at this; it's getting dark now. It's a shame it hasn't got dark a little earlier, because I'd love to be able to show you guys this at night. I know I'm conscious it's coming up to about 9 o'clock in the UK. So thank you so much for staying with us. For those that are in, I know it's a lot later in the UK now. Here we are. Here is Madame. Right, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Do you want to take over?
Yeah.
So I'll let Kelly take over here.
Well, I think we'll end it now, yeah? Because it's,
So there we are. I'll let Kelly. I'm just going to thank you so much. I will turn around. It's lovely for you to join us. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to let Kelly take
okay,
over.
hold on, because they can't see you.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and come back, because I've been all around the park.
Yeah, and I want to take a comfort break too.
Oh, what have you been doing for the
Well,
last
I had
hour?
to. The juice was there, and I had to drink the juice. Look at Mark having a go at me. He's only been. He's been gone, and then I had to leave the juice because I was drinking the juice, and then someone came and sat down and all that, and then I was in chat. Yeah, TMI, Mark, exactly.
What's TMI?
Too much information.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right,
Exactly.
okay.
All right, so here we go, because I can double hear myself. So I'm going to say goodbye. There's Mark, and he's going to say goodbye. But thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch up with you hopefully tomorrow on the next live. Let's see what time we'll do that, because it depends on the time that we wake
Yeah,
up.
so guys, thank you so much for joining. Apologies for the late live today. We did want to do a live, but because we got up late, had breakfast late,
Yeah.
did everything else late, we had the knock-on effect. But we do appreciate. We will let you know in good time what time the live will be tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is what I was drinking, and then Mark went off, and I was just like, oh, and so I've just been sitting here just sipping it. But there we go.
Enjoying it. So,
Enjoying it.
without further ado, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow for another live, but we will hopefully see you then. Have a wonderful evening. You enjoy. Please do take care. Look after yourselves. Don't forget, you are never too old to have fun like we are still having.
Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for joining us. And we are on MK Vacays currently, but tomorrow we'll be on Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things for the live. Because it's Tuesday. So take care, guys. Thank you for joining us. We are very blessed to be here, and for you watching us as well. So thank you for that. All right, take care. Bye for now.
For now.